tomorrow, hundreds of people in Central Arkansas will carry the load in honor of the nation's fallen heroes, including first responders and soldiers.
And as THV 11's Stephanie Esquivel shows us, this walk isn't only meant to restore the true meaning of Memorial Day, but it also intends to help those who have lost a loved one heal.
I was grateful, and then I understood why he went to serve our country, and that even though it cost him his life and our family's future together, appreciate and honor his commitment and his sacrifice.
Linda Murphy has been carrying the load for the past 6 years in honor of her father, Corporal Larry Harvey.
I am a Gold Star daughter. My father was killed in Vietnam.
Corporal Harvey was killed in October of 1965 while on patrol with his company.
The Vietnam soldiers jumped up. They were ambushed. They jumped up out of a dug-in trench and surprised them.
That brutal attack killing 13 American soldiers.
There were only 2 or 3 that were actually there in their unit that survived.
Her father's last breath coming just hours before she took her first.
My mother went into labor when she got the news.
An attack that lasted moments, robbing her of a lifetime of memories and love from a father she never even got to meet, but could only dream of.
I had a recurring dream that in the dream, my dad would just show up and everything would be okay again.
That dream vastly different from the harsh reality.
When I was a child, my mother was 23 years old and a widow, and we didn't have people and organizations to help.
She says that's why she refuses to let her father's death go in vain, and carrying the load gives her an avenue to make sure her father's sacrifice is never forgotten.
That was the #1 mission for Carry the Load, is bringing the true meaning of Memorial Day back, because it can really get lost in all the mattress sales and the barbecues.
Because even if it's just for a day, honoring his memory lessens her pain.
As long as anyone that has passed on is remembered, their memory and their life basically stays alive.
And with every step she takes during this March of Solidarity, she finds a willing family to help her carry her grief.
We didn't even have to say a word. He just came up, put his arms around me, and said, thank you for my father's service, and hugged me. And it gives you just an instant connection to someone.
Something she says is taking a load off her shoulders.
Knowing someone understands you and what you've been through and how you feel. Because those things are kind of sometimes hard to explain.
In Little Rock, Stephanie Esquivel, THV 11 News.
Tomorrow's walk will start at 10:30 at the Ben E. Keith Distribution in North Little Rock. It will end at midnight at the Little Rock Fire Station on Colonel Glenn Road.
We will have live updates all day.